But
What are you
yeah,
what are you what are you doing? Are you looking at Instagram?
I'm looking at their Instagram account. We got some challengers, it seems like.
Yeah, yeah, got a call out.
Looks like we're going to take a road trip or something.
No, they said they would travel to us.
Okay. Well, new challengers. That's exciting. So, uh, where are my notes? Okay. A new Tiger Woods. Jackson Coyven hits the scene. The path to par. The last event's coming up at Randall Oaks. Simmies Golf is still on its way. And I just played Erin Hills. Welcome back to Two Off the Tee. I'm your host, the better golfer, James Shin. And with me, my co-host, the Warbird of loans, Jeff Shin.
Wow. Is that an upgrade or a downgrade now?
I don't know. I'm just trying to rattle off all the terrible golf balls I could think of.
Yeah, well, you know what? It's great to be back on my favorite podcast. I think it's everyone's favorite podcast, every golfer's favorite podcast. So glad to be back on. We're on episode 8, running strong here.
Episode 38.
What did I say?
Episode 8.
No, I said 38.
Okay. See, here we go with the same thing where it's like you were correct and I misheard you. But good thing that this is recorded. So when you go through it, you'll hear what you said.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Jeff, golf's new phenomenon, Jackson Coyven. Did you get to watch him?
No, I mean, no, I didn't. I know nothing about this kid. I just know that he's like, what, 21?
21. Third PGA event, and he won the 3M Open over the weekend.
Yeah, I saw glimpses because I was gonna bet on Kalshi, where obviously when you see Scottie not in first place, it almost makes sense to just throw some money on him because there's always a chance for him make a charge. At least that was the case last year. Not so much this year.
Well, he played a hell of a round on round 4. Scottie went -8, but was not good enough to win the 3M Open. This 21-year-old kid beat Scottie by 3 strokes. He went -25. Scottie was -22. And then third place, I think there was multiple third place ties. They were at -20. So this young all-star beat the number 1 golfer by 3 and then beat all the tied for thirds by 5 strokes. He's going to be something to see. And I have been looking at eBay trying to buy his trading cards.
You probably could just go to the National down the road. They're in town right now. The National, it's the hobby. It's the biggest event. All the traders go to Rosemont that are card collectors. It's the biggest event. They go there flipping cards, buying cards. Maybe you can find yourself a Jackson Coyven. You have the rest of the week to go and check it out.
But they're not graded. And I'm too lazy to send them in to get graded.
I think you can get them graded on the spot. PSA is always out there.
Yeah, but it's like $75.
Hey, but if he's the next Tiger and you get a 10 out of 10, it could be worth something. You never know.
I might wait for the hype to die down on him because I think there's a lot of cards now of him just popping up on eBay. So I might chill on that for a little while.
It might be just easier for you to buy a hobby box.
I was thinking about that too. Like, isn't there a rookie box I could buy or something like that?
Not a rookie box. It's just a hobby box. So better chance of getting better cards.
I might have to go to Target after this. I have to go to Costco, so I might just stop by Target.
They don't sell them at those places. You got to go to a real card shop to get a hobby box.
And where the hell would I go? I don't know where I go for that.
Man, use the internet. You can Google it and find a place to go to find a real card shop. Can't go to Target. Get out of here.
Have you seen this kid swing?
No, I briefly saw it. It's all about the side bend, right?
I was going to say, he's got a crazy side bend. So, I don't know. Might have to start doing a little side bend, but I think we're too old to do that. We're going to break our back.
So what are you trying to say? This kid's the next superstar?
There's a lot of great stats about that I read on Instagram the other day when I came back from my golf trip. But, I mean, 21, third event, winning. I mean, that's saying something. I mean, look at Tommy Fleetwood. How many years did he play until he won an event?
I don't know. Last year was his first event that he won, I think, that happened to be the FedEx Cup.
Yeah. So, I mean, this kid, 21, third event, is already won. I don't know how he played in the other 2 events, but I mean, the kid's, unless the course just suited his eye.
You know what? Regardless, if it's his third event and I don't even care about the age. It's his third event and he's won. Where there's a lot of pros that just seem to have not won in a very long time. Like Jordan Spieth, he just fell off.
Yeah, but 21, he doesn't have any of the experience of pressure, keep maintaining a lead. he doesn't know any of that stuff in the PGA. So that's got to count something.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, it's pretty impressive that he's a young kid that won. I mean, I'm not saying because he's a young kid is more impressive. It's just impressive that for his third start, he won an event. Where I'm saying that Jordan Spieth has played, I don't know how many years and how many events now that he's on this massive drought.
I don't even know when Spieth won last.
That's what I'm saying.
19?
Yeah, but he's pretty popular and still a lot of people endorse him and sponsor him. So, maybe it's worth keeping an eye on this Jackson Coiven kid.
I'm going to start buying his cards. Tiger, I'm done buying your cards. I'm now buying Jackson Coiven cards. So.
Or maybe you just start buying some Scottie cards now because he hasn't done well all year, pretty much.
I might just buy all the players. Did you also hear, I was on my golf trip and I also saw someone shot like a 59 or something?
Yeah, what, Michael Kim?
Yeah.
8 birdies in a row?
Yeah. Longest birdie putt on 18 to shoot a 59 or something like that. Or was it? Yeah, 59, I think.
I mean, I caught glimpses of it, but I mean, still, that's pretty impressive. Because I was trying to, I still can't remember the kid's name, but earlier in the year, remember we talked about him? He was like an 18-year-old kid that went he shot 60. Yeah, like 18-year-old kid. I've totally forgot his name right now. Because when you brought up Jackson Coiven, I was like, who's that damn kid that did so well on Saturday that went 60 and then went one-on-one with Scottie on the Sunday round? And he just completely choked.
I can't remember his name.
Yeah, I wanted to say his name was like Cameron something.
I don't know. Very impressive news in the golf world. And also, I saw someone share in our Discord, Liv is canceling one of their events.
I saw that
too much.
Yeah, they're canceling their team championship in Michigan. Also, I read earlier they're potentially going to file bankruptcy, and then there might be more news here. And I haven't looked into it. I saw it in the morning where Anthony Kim tweeted something. If I was a news reporter, I would be breaking this news now, unless he was alluding to the bankruptcy.
I didn't hear it. I didn't know anything about it. I mean, I think everyone knew that's kind of going down that route from a couple months ago.
Yeah, but when you're on X, you get all the news way faster than whatever, people start recording and making their stupid reels to report news. It's just easier when you're on X. It's like, what's going on? Okay. Do I need a 30-second video that's produced for you to tell me the news? No.
So do you think all those guys are going to go back to the PGA, or if they'll be welcome back? Or isn't there like a 1-year suspension period?
Yeah, they're definitely going to be suspended for a year, which is why I think Patrick Reed already took that route and said, okay, I'm done with Liv. I'll sit out for the remainder of the year. And speaking of it, I mean, we talked about it earlier in the year, and I think next month, going into August, is basically his 1 year suspension mark. So we'll be seeing Patrick Reed very soon on the PGA.
Cheater.
Yes. Apparently, you are this righteous individual of the golf world. But yes, I mean, Patrick Reed's going to make his comeback. I mean, Brooks has made his comeback, but I mean, he hasn't really done anything. So some of these Liv guys that are going to be coming back, right, it's going to be a year off for them. So either they gave John Rahm some money on the side and said, hey, man, we need you to stick around. And same with Bryson. Otherwise, those two guys, I don't know if they made the right career decision. Just pure wins and losses, right? Financially, if they're still making more staying on Liv than entering tournaments on the PGA, I totally understand that. But if you're just trying to win, then the grass is greener on the other side.
It'd be interesting to see. I mean, I would love for Bryson and them to come back to the PGA and watch them all play the best of the best.
Do we need them back though?
Kind of forgot about them, but I mean, I am a fan of Bryson, and to that guy on Instagram who called me a clown because I called him a cheater.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm a fan of Bryson, but I mean, he cheated, and I would love to see him back.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. When I think about it, if our golf league ever grew to some crazy side and people decided to defect and come back, I don't know how I would take it. I mean, part of it, you take it a little bit personally, and obviously, I was big into the wrestling world and watching it. So I still I watch a lot of the more documentaries that are behind the scenes just to okay, this is what was going on. So anyways, you know how there's WWE, BCW, and ECW. So, apparently behind the scenes, Vince McMahon didn't want, his guys losing to ECW guys. with Paul Heyman because they're my guys. I got to be loyal to them. And I think in the case of the PGA, it's very tough because you have a lot of guys that have been loyal and that's come through. It's very hard to say you can come back because even the guys that went to WCW that were originally from WWE that came back, Vince didn't like that. And he made it very difficult for them. Obviously, they sold tickets and things like that. So they're welcome. But in order to get that push, they never got that. And I think for the PGA, it's not fixed events and you can't push individuals, but I would say that, hey man, you made your decision. We have a whole farm of different individuals that we got to look out for.
Good point. I mean, we'll see. It's if they go bankrupt, I mean, these guys are going to still want to play golf, and they're going to want to play competitive golf. Maybe they got to go back to the Corn Ferry and win there, and then who knows? But a lot of exciting news in the golf world happening lately. A lot of exciting news in our golf world coming up. This Sunday, we are having our final regular season event at Randall Oaks in, I think it's Elgin, no? Or West Dundee?
Huntley? West Dundee?
Huntley?
I don't know. Who knows where the city is? But it's a great course. I wish we played it a little bit more often.
It's one of those not on golf now, out of sight, out of mind kind of things. They don't need golf now. They're always slammed.
To be honest, a lot of golf courses probably don't need golf now, but it makes it way easier to book around.
It does. I mean, the first thing I do is open up Golf Now to see what's available. And Randall Oaks is just one of those courses that has to be on your mind that you want to play. But final round, Randall Oaks, me versus Tom Kim for the number 1 seed. I'm kind of nervous because I hurt my shoulder over the weekend. And then we got a lot of people in the cut line. The cut line is very, very tight. You got Harry and Asian Wick and Dina, Mike Short, Lorenz, Eric. I think those are the only ones who are really, really fighting to make the cut.
Yeah, it gets really interesting because we have people backing out too because they made the cut now.
Is that why they're backing out?
I'm going to assume that's the case of why they're backing out because they don't need to actually play. So yeah, no comment there about it, that they're taking that break.
But for the first playoff round, it should be all the bottom seed guys go first.
Well, that's what's going to happen, but I'm saying the guys that currently made it are sitting out. So at a smaller field, there's way more points going on right now.
No, I agree, but they're still going to be first to tee off during the first playoff round because they're pretty much
for sure. For sure. I don't know if it makes it makes a difference placing wise.
It kind of helps to see what the field is doing before you go out there. It's kind of a little advantageous to go last.
Well, yeah, I definitely agree. And that's why they probably have in golf tournaments, the winners going last because you get to see what the field is doing. You don't need to be as aggressive in, trying to make putts or hitting greens in our case, right? Hitting fairways. So I would say if I had I know this because when we're betting with individuals and playing out there, if I have a pretty comfortable lead, I'm not as aggressive as I was earlier. I'm just trying to maintain a score. And really it's like, you come to me. I'm not coming to you anymore. So
it's going to be really interesting. I mean, the bottom guys it's going to be a fight. And I think Lorenz has to win or place third to even second.
Yeah, it's totally up in the air of what could happen. I mean, he definitely, I think even if he wins, it's not guaranteed he makes it.
He'll have 981. Yeah, he should make it.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah, if he wins, he'll make it because they'll probably put him around 12th place or so, maybe even higher. But even Sung is flirting with the cut line a little bit too.
Yeah, I think he's for the most part pretty safe.
I think so, unless there's some real big shakeups. Like if everybody plays bad except the people at the bottom and they play really well. I don't know. We'll see. It's very interesting. I mean, you're safe. I mean, you're just there to shake up the leaderboard. So
yeah, I know. I'm sitting here. I'm like, would it be dirty of me if I, knowing what people need to do, it's like, oops, I missed this putt. Oops, I went out of bounds.
Yeah.
I think that's perfectly fine. I mean, in pro sports, I know teams lose certain games because it's like, well, if I lose, this team is actually eliminated. I'd rather play this team than that team.
I'm sure it happens. And in racing, I mean, I think they're teammates in racing, but I just need Tom not to win first place.
Yeah, I mean, again, that's like, that's such a big ask to come in first place. Not that he's not capable of doing it, but I have a feeling that there's some people in there that will try to not get him in first place.
He does have a reputation, so maybe people are cheering for me to keep my first place and keep the bye.
Yeah, I'm so torn. It's like, do I want to play well enough that you keep the bye week and I ruin it for Tom? Or do I play bad enough that Tom gets enough points? Like if it came down to it, nah, I wouldn't do that to you. I want to destroy Tom.
See something.
I think there's a handful of people that, it's always the case, but I think there's a handful of people when it comes to sports that's like, yeah, I love it that I knocked you out or I ruined your chances.
Yeah.
It's way more fun when you can do that.
It's going to be exciting. And me and Tom I think this is our first time playing together this season. So it's going to be pretty interesting. Me and him going head to head. I mean, I think he's a way better golfer than me.
Ooh, some humbleness, huh?
I mean, he's been practicing every day and playing a lot more. I mean, he deserves it. I have the shanks. So we'll see what happens. I'm excited. And then 7 Bridges will start the playoffs. And, you heard it here first. I'm going to have the bye. I mean, he's got to win it.
Such a tune change. Like he's playing well. He deserves it. Now I'm getting the bye.
I mean, he has to win. He has to win. Not very easy. Even if a lot of the better players are not there, it's still anyone's game with the handicap system. So you never know. And I'm rooting for someone. I'm rooting for like you or Andrew or Sung or anyone else to win. Anyone else.
Well, it is in sight. I would like to win first place. But again, I'm like, I don't know. I'm looking at it from my perspective. I'm going to have to look and see how many points I need to get to knock out certain individuals or where I need to place.
Well, I think that would be all the other guys that play bad.
Well, I know, but I think it would be funny. Like, all of a sudden I get 10th place and knock out one person because I took a point away from them.
I think there's a lot of things that have to happen for you to knock out this person that I think you're trying to knock out.
Not just one. I'm not singling. I'm just saying in general. I think it would be fun.
You're trying to get this guy out because he screwed you last year.
Yeah, Sung. For sure. If I could get his ass knocked out, I'm going to.
Yeah.
If I could knock out Sung just because he took my first place and took points going to the playoffs. Yeah. Oh, man. Yes.
Supposedly he was at the range yesterday, so he's putting in some work.
Does he need to place well?
It all depends on what the bottom, 14 through 18 do. Like if those other 4 play really well and some plays really bad, he might be cut.
Ooh.
It all depends. He's not super safe.
All right, I'll throw it into ChatGPT and we'll come up with a game plan. How to eliminate Sung.
He's not super safe, so there's a lot of people gunning for those spots.
That is interesting because I do have Lorenz. I'm playing with Lorenz and Sung in the group. There's a lot of different.
Lorenz got to play outstanding. He's got to play really well.
Maybe I'll just I'll try to get my ball outside of his ball every time.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. He's made 5. He's made 5 events.
Yeah, I mean, definitely this year. I mean, attendance was very important. Just to be in the middle of the pack.
Unless you're Harry. I mean, he only made 3 events.
I know, but he scooped up a big amount of points for the major.
That part is true. So, gonna be really interesting Sunday. I wonder if people could follow along on Grint. There's always people who are not playing and they're following the leaderboard. So,
dude, I know anyone that's following us, they see our leaderboard and they're like, what the hell is going on? It's just cool. Like, I mean, I've seen other leaderboards where there's like 4 people, which is fun to kind of watch. But when there's like 16 individuals that that are playing or 20 individuals and you're not out there, you are curious in what's going on. Hell, I get curious what's going on and I'm out there. So I can't imagine if I'm sitting at home, hey, what's going on out there? Because even when we had our 2v2 a couple weeks ago, you saw the Discord. Everyone was going nuts. Hey, man, it's been 45 minutes since they posted on hole 18. What's going on over there? Something happened. What happened? Right? So,
yeah, and our previous champ has a little gripe that he thinks that previous champ should automatically make it to the playoffs. I told him no.
Our previous champ?
Yeah, he's not.
That they should get an automatic?
Automatic invite.
What was the reasoning? I wasn't sold this.
Probably because he can't make the last couple events. That's probably why.
Yeah, and that's unfortunate. I mean, it would be nice to have the returning champ back, but in any other sporting event, when you don't do well enough to defend and make it, you don't get a participation trophy and we roll out the red carpet so you can make the playoffs.
I agree.
Better luck next year.
Yeah, they can't have like 2 buys or like, yeah, that wouldn't make sense.
Yeah. Although, maybe because we're doing the Ryder Cup this year, maybe the previous champ and this year's champ could be captains.
We'll have to think of something for that because maybe there's no handicap because it's teams.
Well, we'll have to figure out and make it as competitive as possible. I mean, just going straight up gross, I don't know. I don't know if I love that idea. But what I do know is, everyone I talked to, and actually, I played around with a previous founder of the league, an OG, and we were talking about, I was like, yo, we're probably gonna do President's Cup. He's like, I'll be there. He's like, that was so much fun at James's bachelor party with the teams and the different types of events that you guys had set up. So I think
I set that up, but thank you.
no, I'm sure I won't correct you. There's no point in me being always right. So I just remember it was discussed on the drive to Boyne Harbor. Boyne. They should totally have us out again. But my point though is, a lot of people have said it like that was awesome. The 2v2s, the scrambles, and then doing the match play 1v1 at the end.
Team Asia won. Well, mostly Team Korea.
Yeah,
we have to call it Team Asia because of Nemeth. But
he was a honorary Korean for the day.
Team Korea won. It just worked out. There was 8 Koreans and 8 Caucasians.
Hey, we have enough actually for this year as well to doing it that way.
Well, we'll see. I mean, we have a total of 26 people, so
yeah, for sure. So I think once we wrap up here and get the playoffs going, I'll probably start game planning for a Ryder Cup and see how many people want to play, because I know that we have the other 16 people out there that want to play us. I don't know why they want to play us. We need a challenge.
We got to hurry because it's already going to be August. So we're not going to finish this until September.
No, I think we're going to be able to finish pretty quickly for our playoffs. So I don't know. Exciting times here. It's been our most competitive season, the best season so far. So glad we made a lot of changes and looking forward to going into the playoffs in a couple weeks.
Yeah, I'm very excited for that. I can't wait to not play Seven Bridges. God, that place
I don't
is
mind
so
playing. I normally make it out of there, so I'm okay with that.
So do I, but I mean, it just requires too much focus, a tremendous amount of focus it requires.
Yeah, I agree.
But Jeff, moving on, I know you played a round over the weekend while I was on my golf trip. People were chirping, and even someone asked me in our group, he's like, yo, your brother 8 putt or something? Or he was like, your brother 50 putted. He's like, what's going on? And I was like, oh, I think they were playing like Revenge or Greenskeeper Revenge or something. What happened out there?
Okay, so we're out there. I'm like, I saw the sign. They had a sign. It's like, hey, we had a scramble out here for our tournament. We have 2 different pins. We have the blue pins that are in our tournament, and we have the yellow one that's in our regular ones. You can play both of them, but don't complain if you play the blue ones. And I'm reading it. I'm like, hey guys, the blue, I told them, the people that are there on time, I'm like, hey, these blue pins, it sounds like they're in illegal pin placements. Like, it's going to be a very tough day. I have no idea who said to play blues. Hole 1, right off the bat, pin is in the front. It's literally on the slope. So I'm on the high side of it where it's just a straight putt for me pretty much, right? But if I miss it just a little bit, it's rolling down, and it rolls down all the way down to the fairway, and everyone was short. So they're all chipping on, doing this, hole 1. I'm like, all right, this is dumb. I got to lay it up as close as possible. Sure enough, I short it. It's 5-footer. And then I'm like, okay, well, I got a 3-putt that barely rolls by the cup. Barely. And this thing just rolls all the way down. And I was like, man, I told the guys too, I'm like, dude, this is dumb. They're like, oh, it's fine. I'm like, why are we doing this when we have another pin that we can play? Hole 2, same thing. I have pretty much like an uphill putt that goes downhill. All the pins were literally either in the front or way in the back, right? There was no middle section. It was always in the back or always in the front to roll it off. Hole 2, I get on for in reg putting, same thing. I'm like, all right, well, I'm gonna have to pace this thing properly somehow and land it 3 feet of the cup somehow without it rolling down. Rolls off the green. I have to putt, and putting uphill is if you don't catch enough of it, it just doesn't sit. So finally by hole 3, same thing's happening. I'm like, dude, I'm done. I'm just so checked out of it. And I was like complaining where I'm like, dude, I don't understand why we're the only idiots playing this blue pin when the guys behind us are playing yellow. The guys in front of us are playing yellow. Why are we the only dummies out here playing this tough pin placement? So that's pretty much what happened. And one of the holes, I had like 60 yards to the green, got on. I had an uphill putt. If you missed it going uphill, I had to literally backdoor it in to make a 6-foot putt because it just wasn't sit. You have to, and I would have to stop, align it, look, hit it, stop, align, hit it, go, right? So I was just so frustrated and checked out of the day. Like I literally did not care. I was like, whatever, I'll just get on the green and I'll just putt and whatever happens, happens. Because there's literally no point in like lining up and legitimately trying to try in my opinion. So
fun course though.
Oh, it's a great course. I love playing the course. I just hated the fact, and I even said it on the back nine. I'm like, hey, do you guys think we should switch? They're like, no, let's play the blue. I'm like, all right, this is like, it's like it was I don't know what it was, but you imagine, those days that we're playing where it was like -5 degrees, like, should we still play? And it's like, we're all thinking no, but someone's like, yeah. And I was like, yeah, this pin placement, it was just so stupid. It was so dumb. I'm like, what a waste of money and a waste of an afternoon coming out here playing these types of conditions. Like, if I knew I was going to be set up to play this way, fine. And I tried making the best of it, but I was just not having it. It was just dumb. Leaving an inch putt, miss it by an inch, and you have 12 feet back to putt. Like that to me, that just wasn't fun at all.
Yeah, it sounds like a terrible time.
Yeah, it was dumb. And speaking of it, because of those types of conditions, maybe I'll touch on it later. I'll bring it up a little bit later. I want to hear your thoughts on this. Because over the weekend, besides that, I did get pissed off at our round that we played at Old Oak too.
Oh, you played at Old Oak as well?
Yeah. But tell me, Erin Hills, or what else did you play? Did you check out, how's the food? What, did you stay at Sand Valley?
No, we didn't play Sand Valley.
I thought Sand Valley was a resort that had all of it.
No.
I don't have the luxury of playing these nice courses, so let me live vicariously through you and tell me all about this golf trip.
You could if you wanted to. You just don't. I mean, it's expensive. But Friday, we played Lawsonia. There's 2 18s. We played the links style. Every green was like a turtle shell. So if you missed it left, right, long, short, it just funneled off the green no matter what. I had a lot of fun playing that. Some of the other guys we were with did not. The greens were lightning fast there as well. So it was really fun.
Faster than McRae?
No, not that fast, but they were pretty fast. And I mean, you could putt. I mean, you could putt off basically, and you're chipping back on. But the course was really fun. I liked it a lot. We got ads for it all the time on Instagram, and we were able to get on, so we said, fuck it, let's play. I really liked it, even though the greens were really tough. Saturday, we played some course called Mascoutin. Supposedly was like a hidden gem of Wisconsin. I had the shanks. I carded a 11 and a 9. Like, I carded like an 11.
Yeah, I saw.
On a par 4, and then I birdied the next hole. I like stuck it to like a foot, and then I put up a 9 like the next hole after that. I was like, bro, I hate this. I had the shanks, and then we drove all the way somewhere else to play Lac La Belle, which I think you guys are trying to play sometime. Fun track. The first couple holes, the greens are just insane, crazy undulations, but it's a really fun track. And then Sunday, we played Erin Hills. Beautiful place. Probably my number one favorite course I've played now. That place is
how much better than Boyne?
10 times better than Boyne.
Really?
I mean, what course was awesome at Boyne? The one like the Donald Ross that was like a replica of every.
Yeah, hole? Dude. That was awesome.
Yeah, that is cool.
And that's Erin Hills is 10 times better than that?
Erin Hills is a magical place. Yeah, it's sweet. It's expensive. So right now during prime time, it's like $500 plus $100 caddy fee. Plus you got to tip them $75. So the round is like $700.
Mandatory $75 tip?
Recommended. I mean, you don't have to tip them, but you'd be a piece of shit.
Recommended minimum 75.
Yeah, you'd be a piece of shit if you don't. I mean, they're carrying your bag everywhere.
I mean, yeah, I would definitely feel like a piece of shit if someone carried my bag for 4 hours. Thanks, dude.
Yeah, maybe even 5. But that place, very hot, no shade anywhere. Really tough walk. So, I mean, also I was exhausted from Friday 18, Saturday 36. And I was telling them like, hey, next time we do this, like we're doing the best first. And then we're going to go downhill from there. Cause dude, I was so tired. My back was giving out. My shoulder gave out. I think there was some holes that are like 150 yards or something. I was hitting 6 irons into these greens, like, which is normally like a 9 iron. I couldn't hit the ball. I was so exhausted. The other guys are out driving me by like 50 yards. So I kind of want another crack at it. I mean, I still shot at 85, but it was beautiful place. And then I was talking to my caddy after, and I was telling him like how I played Sand Valley and stuff. And he was like, oh, that's resort golf. And then something clicked in my head where I was like, Sand Valley is a piece of Erin Hills is the best. Because Sand Valley is resort golf. Like, it is resort golf.
What does that
Beautiful
mean, though?
place. It's like vacation golf, you know? It's like, I mean, Erin Hills hosted like what, the US Open when Brooks won it.
Oh, it was one of those, huh?
Yeah. I mean, it's awesome. I mean, if you and your friends ever want to go, I mean, I think you should definitely say yes to that. It's not a long drive. It is expensive, but I mean, it's like probably a one and done bucket list kind of thing. I mean, if I got asked again, I probably would play. It's awesome. It's a magical course. It's beautiful. It's expensive though.
Yeah, but is there any memorable holes?
Every hole is pretty memorable, to be honest. I mean, some of the par threes were awesome. There's a couple holes where there's a forward caddy on the hills, because it's like blind tee shots. So you got some forward caddies who are out there spotting your ball, and then if you go into the fescue, they have a flag and they put the flag where your ball is.
Mhm.
So it's kind of like you're on tour a little bit out there. You never play with a caddy. Like having a caddy is, I mean, there was times where I remember on like 18 or something like that, or there was a couple holes because the caddy carries 2 bags. So while he's with my partner, I'm over there by my ball. I pull up the grids and I'm like, oh, I already know what I'm gonna do. And then my caddy comes and I grab my club and he's like, you know what you're doing? I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go left of this bunker over here in the fairway. He's like, absolutely not. You do not want to go there. He's like, you are going to be screwed if you go over there. And I'm like, well, that's where my grin says I should probably go. I'm like, where do you want me to go? He's like, way right of that. And it's a dog leg left. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, I don't understand. But I was like, okay. So I went way right. And sure enough, if I went left where I wanted to, I would have been in really bad trouble. But
Like,
it's nice. You don't really lose a golf ball there. It's tall fescue. You can still hit out of it. It's kind of hard to hit out of it, but you don't really lose any balls. So, yeah, you don't need like 10 golf balls. Like, I think I lost 1, and I set one way right. I was too tired to like look for it, so I just re-teed.
Now, did he set you up to hit the right side because it's like a better miss on the right side? Or is there like crazy trouble on that left side? Like it's just a sucker.
It's a sucker area. So basically that hole, everything funneled to the left, like really hard.
Uh-huh.
So if you hit it, I mean, there was no flat lie there. Everything was above your feet. But if I went where I was, it would have went all the way left into the tall fescue. And there was another hole where, I mean, he told me to stay left of the pin. I mean, I was really tired. It went a little right and then hit the green and shot all the way. Like, you remember how I think it was like Belvedere where they had those big slopes where you miss it and you go all the way down and now you're chipping up 50 yards.
Yeah.
I mean, that was me. And I chipped up, came a little short, came all the way back down further than I was. I mean, that not every hole is like that, but that's Erin Hills. And their greens are fast. It's really hard to read them. So it's really important to have a caddy. It's kind of nice though too, because I was really tired and he was just telling me where to putt and I just had to get the pace right. But yeah, I was so tired. I want to go again, like just as the first round, because at Lawsonia, I was fresh. I was smacking that ball. I was feeling really great. And then by the end of the trip, and we did this before in Canada where we played the best course last. And I was so tired. And we did the same thing here.
Yeah, that's terrible EV, dude.
EV.
It's like, let me pig out on all this junk food and then the last meal have the best meal. It's like, dude, what? Like,
yeah,
like the opposite, right? You want to eat the best thing on an empty stomach, not on a full stomach to enjoy it and be like, oh my God, that's so good, right? Same thing with the course. You got to start off, I think on one of those golf trips, you got to start off in 4th gear. And I think, for your bachelor party, yeah, we started off on the 2 best courses right off the bat. 3 actually, right? And then we kind of...
The second one was that Donald Ross one early in the morning, which that was awesome. So
right.
That was kind of nice, yeah.
And then the next morning, though, we played the one with all the pine trees. And that was really nice, too.
Yeah, so I also said the next time, like, I'm not playing 36. Like, I'm getting too old. My body, we were eating dinner, at the clubhouse at Club Lock LaBelle is really nice. They had good food. Dude, I'm sitting there like nodding in and out of sleep, and they're like, we gotta get James home. It's like 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock, and I'm falling asleep at the table. I'm like, dude, I'm so tired. Like, we played golf Friday, and also we left here like at 7 a.m. So I had to get up at like 6, pack my bag because I didn't have any clean golf clothes. So I packed my bag Friday morning. We play 18. We wake up again at like 6 a.m. Saturday, and then wake up again at 6 a.m. on Sunday. I'm so tired. And I was like, bro, I'm 40 now. I'm going to play 18, and then play 18. Like next time, if you guys want to play another 18, I might just chill at the clubhouse or something. Maybe I'll go back to the room, take a nice shower, and just relax.
Yeah, I feel like that's just
do that anymore.
I feel like that's just overkill. At least for us, we did the team stuff, so you're not hitting nearly as many balls. So, it's not.
I was also 39.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, when you have a teammate doing some of the work, it just takes a little burden off. So, sometimes like, I went out of bounds, whatever, we'll just play yours, right? And then you just move it along. But, 36 individually and being in that sun all day long, whew, that's brutal.
Yeah, it was exhausting, but I would definitely go back to Erin Hills. Number one on Grint I saw on Instagram, and then number one in my heart right now. I haven't played a lot of bucket list courses, but that is way up there. It is it's really nice.
I mean, obviously you have a way different golf experience your weekend versus mine because, dude, so let me go back to Old Oak. We're cruising through the front 9. We get to the back 9. Hole 11, we're waiting. It's like, oh, okay. Hole 12, we start waiting. Hole 13, so 12 is a par 3. We finished up pretty quickly. Hole 13, we were behind this group periodically throughout the day because we were cruising. But once we caught up to them, they moved. So we finish up 13. We're on 14. So 14's that hole where you had to carry the creek.
Yeah.
Guess how many groups are sitting on the green or on the tee box?
On that hole or the next hole?
That hole, 14.
3 groups?
4 groups.
Why?
We're waiting to tee off.
Why?
On top of that, I don't know. On top of that, you have another group that didn't carry the creek that's looking for their ball. Then you have the other group already on the green. And then you have another group on 15 ready to tee off.
Well, 15 is probably the holdup because everyone's trying to drive that green.
Possibly, but that's how backed up it was. So I'm already heated playing just Old Oak for whatever reason. I don't know. I was irritated about something. So we're playing, but then it gets really backed up. I pulled a U. They're like, are you really calling the clubhouse? I'm like, yeah, dude. There's 4 groups waiting to tee off on 14. You already have a group in the fairway that's trying to hit, and then that group is on the green. And I know these guys that are trying to carry the creek, if they couldn't carry the creek on their drive, they're not making it on the green. So they're waiting, and it was like, dude, this is so bad. I'm calling the clubhouse. It's taking them forever to answer the phone. The guy answers the phone, puts me on hold for like 10, 15 minutes, making no movement. I'm like, dude, you guys need to get a starter out here. You have 4 groups waiting here on hole 13 right now. So, by then I'm just like, this is just dumb. Like waiting for 4 groups. You're sitting there. I'm just like getting irritated for the waiting. Now, the crazy thing is we actually finished in 4 hours.
What was everyone else saying at the tee box? Same thing?
Everyone was just waiting. I was the only one that called the clubhouse. I thought I was being a hero, but apparently I'm a Karen for calling the clubhouse per my group.
Well, it's not like they could do anything when there's 4 groups waiting.
I know, but I was just irritated, and it was getting it was so humid Sunday too. So I was just getting irritated, getting hot, humid.
It was hot Sunday.
Yeah, we're not making any movement. So, hole 16, 17, which brings me to, I think that we should probably, this kind of ties into future bets and maybe in the league. I realize what's annoying about gimmies. It's very subjective to what is good and what's not good. And then I think the issue is certain people are always like, yeah, that's good, just to move the game along. And there's other individuals that are like, don't say anything. And I think that's what annoys me because there's one putt, actually, so I think I realized it because at Foxford Hill, I had less than 12 inches of a putt. So my ball was in the water in the pond, but it was fluffed up enough for me to actually hit it out. Barely got out. I'm on the rough, chip on. I landed like 12 inches to the cup. I already had a penalty that I had to take a drop, and it's just a bad hole, and everyone knew I was pretty much done. 12 inches. I walk up there. They're like, nope, that's not good. I'm like, for real? So, I was like, whatever. So I walked up there. I like, right? Just kind of didn't really care because I thought it was just going to go in. Misses it by like a little bit, runs down completely, and I had to putt 20 feet up. I was like, dude, this is so stupid. So dumb. In any normal world, I don't know why this 12-inch putt, granted that there was a little slope to it, but I was like, I don't understand because I'm like, the first 3 holes, I'm telling everyone is perfectly fine and everyone's scooping up, but I have this 12-inch putt. And one guy's like, I can't tell, he's far away. Another guy's like literally standing next to me looking. He's like, it's a little bendy. I'm like, I was like, I had some choice of words to say and I just putted. And then it was like, rolled off, right? Same group I'm playing with Old Oak on hole 16. I'm literally within 12, 15 inches of the cup because he's tapping in and I'm getting ready to go too. I'm like, yo, yours is good. And then he just walks off and I'm like looking, I'm like, for real? So I'm like, and I missed it too in that putt. And I realized, I'm like, you know what? Because I told them at Old Oak when they did that, I'm like, no, everyone's putting out the rest of the day. I don't give a I'm like, I'm tired of sitting here saying that's good and it doesn't feel like it's a 1-to-1. And I'm not trying to take inventory of how many times one person gives a gimme versus another person giving a give me. But I know for a fact that there's individuals that we actually just play with that just stay quiet all day long, but they will take gimmes all day long. And what I did like actually is when I was playing with Mike, he's like, yeah, we play by the shaft length from the, the putter where it begins, or not begins, but within the shaft length, saying that's good. So basically less than 35 inches.
It's tough to say what's good and what's always not good.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I think everything's very subjective because that putt, and I was so annoyed at Old Oak and it was down to 16 and I was already out of the game anyways. But like this guy, I'm like, oh yeah, that's good. All right. He scoops it up and he stands there, looks at my ball, and it was like 12 inches. I'm like, it's already, it's already hot. We're behind this group. It's getting like really slow. And I'm like, you know what? I'm done with this whole, like this putting out or people saying give me. It's like, if we're going to bet from here on out, I told them, if we're betting from here on out, no more. Because I'm tired of it where I feel like it's like a 3-to-1 ratio where I'm like, yeah, it's good, it's good, it's good. Or one individual, he's always very generous about it because he knows someone's out of the race. Then he's like, yeah, that's good, or whatever. I'm like, no. Until we have like some type of a true established rule of what's good, universal rule, I think that's where everyone has to putt out.
That's why I always say, if you're going to gamble or whatever, or in the league, if 3 people say it's good, like you could pick it up.
No, I don't even like that rule. That's too subjective. Because what happens if one guy's just a pushover?
I mean, when we, even on this golf trip, when there was nothing really on the line, we kind of still putted everything out. I mean, obviously, if it was like an inch away, we gave it to each other. Like if they were like just little tap-ins that were literally 3 inches from the hole, like, yeah, we gave it.
Yeah, I know, but
we weren't giving 1 or 2 footers. We still punted those out, and we weren't even playing for anything.
What made you guys want to putt out that then?
I don't know. Just the way. I mean, it's just the way I play.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. I think it needs to be truly established. Like there should be a universal rule of what's good. Because it
depends on who you're playing with. If you guys are playing for money, then it's different.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Even if it's for money, I've seen people say that's good and that's okay, and that's where I'm like, yeah, I'm done with this because I feel like it's almost at a 2-to-1 ratio because everyone tries to make me feel bad because of the league. It's like, oh, Jeff's a ruled guy. He wouldn't like this. There's no gimmies, and everyone else is giving gimmies. So, and when we play in the league, I'm like, dude, I mean, you guys are all saying that I don't give many gimmies and people are watching. I mean, I got to set the right example, but under normal circumstances, I'd be okay with it. So now,
okay, let's just even say it's like a 2-foot putt, right? You go behind your ball. It probably takes 2 seconds to read that putt. And then you go up there and putt.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Statistically, for pros, the 3-footers, they're making it 99% of the times. Amateurs are making it 90% of the time within less than 3 feet. Yeah. 90% of the time.
I get it.
I'm saying I'm within 12 inches.
But you missed the putt.
I know, because I was more irritated at the fact because I walked up and was like, I'm sure if I did it like the pros where they actually bent over, lined it up, read it, they're not missing those. Do I have to go through that whole routine for a 12-inch putt? Honestly, I'm just asking.
Probably would have gave it to you.
That's what I'm saying, right? Most people would have, because I would have to go through this whole process of marking my ball. And you know what?
Maybe I gotta check who you played with.
You know who I played with.
I don't know who. I don't know.
That's fine. I don't want to bring up names. My point though is, I feel like the the gimmes, it's very subjective. I wish at least on Grint, what would be nice is it gets recorded that, if you made a 2-putt, right? There should be like a marking system saying, yeah, someone gave me a putt. And then it should track amongst your group who's giving how many putts.
I only see that there's 3 of you guys played Old Oak. So who was the 4th?
There was only 3.
So who didn't give it to you?
Won't say.
It was probably Son who didn't give it to you.
No, he's pretty generous about stuff.
That one time I played with you guys were making me putt like 1-footers out.
Were we betting?
I mean, probably, but it's a foot.
Yeah, I mean, but that's what I'm saying. Like everything's so subjective on, 1 foot, 2 foot, 3 foot, what's okay, what's not okay. My God, it's a little bit of a break. We're like 14 inches, man. 14 inches.
I also don't care if I have to putt it out, though. That's just
me. I mean, I'm saying I necessarily don't care. But if I know that, if it's, I just feel like there's people that give more than take, right? It's like there's givers and takers. And in this situation, I feel like I'm being way too generous with the gimmes, and I don't feel like they're being returned back. And I think it's because I'm overly generous with the gimmes, because in the league, everyone's like, oh, man, we have to putt out everything. Jeff's a rule, blah, blah, blah. So
I don't know. I enjoy putting them out. I don't really.
Yeah, I'm perfectly fine with it.
I enjoy putting it out. I like hearing that sound. I like hearing the sound hit the cup.
Yeah, so, but I mean, on a 12-inch putt, is it really necessary? I mean, statistically, I'm just saying. And I don't know if it's a real big deal in the league or not. Obviously, we have a couple people that are very vocal about it. But it got me thinking a little bit, because I know people want to give putts, but they don't because it's a league and it's, Jeff's rules, when it's just not really the case. But I did like the fact that, though, the guys I played with in a different, the guys I played with, where they were saying, the shaft length, if it's within there, if the ball's within that length, it's good.
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
Okay. Well, club head it is.
I mean, you got a 3-footer that's completely downhill outside the cup.
But 3 foot is 36 inches.
You said 35. What's the difference?
Because you're not hearing me. The entire club is 35 inches. I'm saying from the butt of the inside of the grip to the inside of the club head.
How long is that?
I don't know.
24 inches?
15?
Bullshit.
Well, you'll have to measure it out and find out. But I don't think it's...
My putter grip is probably 12 inches long.
Okay, so subtract that, and then inside there 24. From the club head, 24, 2 feet.
Okay, so if we're playing McCray and you have a downhill lie or severely downhill putt outside the cup, what are the chances you're going to make that? I bet you miss it.
Well, then.
Of course, what? It's easier if you're putting uphill, probably.
No,
some people maybe prefer a downhill putt, but I don't know.
Statistically, I'm just using stats. 3-footers, amateurs are 90% accurate there. 90% accurate. At 24, that number's probably like 97%.
So what's your gripe? Why'd you miss it then?
Because I was like, yeah, whatever, and I was like pissed off. Because I mean, I was already hot. Well, 2 different scenarios of why I was pissed off. But Sunday I was pissed off because it was hot and we were getting backed up and we're just sitting there waiting, and it wasn't fun anymore.
I don't.
It's more annoying.
My opinion is to just putt it out anyways. I don't really care.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go through that. I don't want to be that guy and go through the routine, but I feel like it's just necessary. I'm saying this because I'll talk offline about a situation. That's why.
Okay. Well, Jeff, I'm glad you got that off your chest. Got to move the show along because I got things to do today. Simmies Golf applied for permits last week. Still waiting to hear back. It's kind of all the news I got for Simmies. I mean, I think we're going to start getting some signages going. I think it'd be nice to have that at least kind of going.
Yeah. I mean, we got the signage. We got the computers. Probably should... I don't know what's more important, paying the contractors or making sure that we can build out a bay.
Probably both is equally important. Don't want to get those back ordered again. But things are moving along, not as quickly as I would hope. Applied for the permits. What is today? Wednesday? Today's Thursday. I mean, they did say 13 business day turnaround or something, or 13 days. I was hoping it wasn't, but here we are waiting for permits. Once we get the permit, I mean, we're ready to rock and roll and get that thing going. And then probably in a week or two, it'll all be kind of done. And then need to wait for inspection and then finish up drywall and setting everything up. So, once we get those permits, I think we're ready to rock and roll. I can't wait. I'm getting kind of antsy, but it would be nice. Website's running, doing a lot of work getting this thing ready to go. So hopefully Carol Stream gets us our permits quickly. That way you can start framing and building these bays out.
Yeah, so at least, website's up and running, fix a couple bugs, but it's good to go now. We have a wait list, so, guys that are local to the Carroll Stream area, join the wait list. I have some, I sent you some marketing ideas for our grand opening. I think it'll be very cool. Don't want to talk too much about it, but you saw what I saw, right? You know what I'm talking about?
A little costly, I think, but yeah, I saw.
I don't think it's that costly.
It is.
Okay, but the idea is pretty cool.
It is pretty cool.
Unless we just go to these areas and pass them out instead of mailing it.
We'll see. I mean, I'm the CEO, so relax over there.
I know. I mean, I'm running the idea. I'm running the idea by you, boss man. Even though I don't know why you're the CEO. I'm older.
You appointed me as it.
Yeah, you're right. I'm a chairman in all this. I'm actually outrank you as a chairman.
Is that how it works?
Yeah, I have 2 voting seats versus your 1.
How do you have 2?
And I have I'm funding a lot of this, and I have super voting powers too.
Okay. So, well, anyways, a lot of things still happening. Got to get these permits, but I think we should do a lot of the things on the outside when we're still waiting. Probably should order a lot of this stuff and get the stuff ready.
Yeah, and I think we'll have the Simmies swags running by next week.
I would love some stuff.
Yeah, because I can't be rocking this stuff anymore.
I hit up a hat guy. I didn't hear back from him. It's kind of hard. I mean, you want to give these guys money, and sometimes they don't respond. It's crazy.
It's very hard trying to give people money sometimes.
It's crazy, and I don't want to chase them either and be like, "Hey, where's the thing I asked about?" It's like, dude,
it's so crazy because when you're in sales and you're following up, people get annoyed. Stop following up so much. But then when I'm trying to give you money, they don't want to follow up ever. I was like, what?
I know. Imagine if someone called me or emailed me and said, "Hey, I want to sell my house," and I'd be like, "All right, let's do it. I'm ready." These guys, it's like, "Hey, I want to give you a huge job," and they're like, "I don't know if I want it. I have too much money." And it's like, out of here, man.
Yeah,
I'll get someone else to do it.
And then I think we touched on it earlier. Social media, or we talked about it a little bit. We got the Ryder Cup at the 16. And did you see the call out that we got last week? I don't know if you got a chance to see it because you're in this magical place of Erin Hills.
I didn't see it, but I know we're getting challenges, and I don't know who's next on the list.
I don't know who we take on. I mean, did you see some of the league conversation yesterday? We got Pooh and P as a team now.
Oh, I saw a little bit of that, but I mean, who's next? I mean,
I don't know. We got Juan Tom as a team. I mean, we took care of Black and Yellow, so
Juan and Tom are a team now.
Well, if they were a team, their team name would be Juan Tom.
Oh, that's
instead of Wonton.
Yeah, that's pretty clever.
Yes, or Harry and Willie would be Harry Willie.
That's pretty funny.
But
I mean, we got a lot of challengers, so
I know. I mean, who do we make famous for 15 minutes? Do we?
I have to fix these shanks first, man. It was pretty bad.
Okay, well, you got to fix that, but we do have to. I don't know if we have to defend. I would say they would have. Well, no, I know Tom wants his rematch, but he keeps changing his cousins in and out, and I think it's way better that we play the other songs versus throwing Tom in the mix, since he keeps trading in his cousins.
Well, whoever's trying to get spanked, I'm down and ready.
Well, I think we should take care of these Oklahoma guys first, calling us out.
All right, tell them to come out here.
Well, they watch the show. It's their favorite podcast. They know what's up.
Well, come on down.
They're a fan of the show.
Are they scratch golfers or what are they?
I don't know. But I think moving forward, you need a GHIN handicap in order for us to even consider you. A GHIN handicap or at least a GHIN Pro.
That's fair.
Right? For whatever reason, I don't like this range of a handicap that people have.
Sorry, Mr. Moneybags, with your GHIN handicap.
Well,
not all of us could afford that in this economy.
Well, are you a real golfer then?
I think real golfers, they don't even carry a handicap, real golfers.
Yeah, they do.
No, not everybody.
Real golfers carry a handicap. And I also said GHIN or GHIN Pro.
No, I saw this video the other day about Luke Kwan, and the guy's like, "What's your handicap?" And he's like, "I don't know." And he's like, "You don't have a handicap?" He's like, "I haven't carried one since high school." Like those guys, I don't think they really care that much.
Well, he asked for 2 holes as a +3 and a lip out. I saw the same video.
Oh, you saw. See, you know, yeah. He hasn't had a handicap since high school. Like, these guys don't really care.
I know, but he's playing a +5 guy and he's asking for 2 strokes.
When I was playing with those scratch golfers, they don't even record their score. I was like, it doesn't get hard to add for you guys. They're like, no, like it's +1, -1, even. They don't up like we do. And I was like,
I know, but yeah,
must be
but I'm
nice.
saying, but if you're gonna play someone officially for something, how do you know you're playing a scratch guy and someone's not playing a scratch guy? I'm sure you saw those videos of the scrambles where they had the top 2 teams play against each other on the final hole, and they sucked ass.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I think at a minimum,
I want to know what these Oklahoma guys are, though. Like, what are they? I gotta know their handicap.
I don't know. Well, maybe we could start a group chat and then we'll see what happens.
Come on down.
Yeah, we'll take them to McRae. I don't know where we'll take them.
We'll have to take them somewhere nice.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll have to tag some country clubs and see if they'll let us on.
Non-recorded event.
Rich Harvest Farm.
We do need a cameraman at this point. I feel like that fan mail is getting pretty big. We're getting call outs. I mean, I'm trying to reach out to some of these other places. And speaking of it, and we'll end here. We'll play the Oklahoma dudes because they called us out. They're local legend golfers. I don't know what local legend they are to where. Population 10, maybe. But, these hater series, they're pretty aggressive.
I don't know who you're talking about.
I was watching the DOD guy. They were doing a 2v2.
Oh, the guy like yelled at him that he missed a putt or something?
Yeah, what? Yeah, like,
I don't know.
But even besides that, when I'm reading the comments of some of these guys of what they get, I'm like, oh, I thought that was fake, but I mean, obviously, with us posting stuff, all these people chiming in, they have some aggressive choice of words. I'm really shocked.
Gotta love the internet. I remember the one guy said, I don't even have a full backswing. And it's like, okay, I used to. I used to have my hands go way high. Club was past parallel. Like, I used to have that too.
Yeah,
I just don't anymore.
It works. So anyways, my thought was like this whole hater series and what's going on out there. I think eventually we'll be able to play some of these guys because unless we have to be that aggressive with them to get their attention.
No, I don't like those guys. I mean, but a friendly game is all I'm looking for. I'm not looking to argue with people online and
throw a little fisticuffs out there.
Yeah, I don't need to give those guys attention really. I'm telling you, the golf game is too big. You got too many opinions out there. And I was saying this in the car ride back from Wisconsin. I'm like, can I even say this word? Like a lot of people are stupid.
Something else.
A lot of people are stupid. And it's like, dude, you can't listen to what's out there on social media because you got smart people and you got dumb people. And then you got everyone in the middle. But everyone's allowed to converse together. So it's really hard to drown out the noise of the stupid people. So that's why I don't take what people say too seriously out there. Everyone's allowed in conversations where they shouldn't be allowed in. So you can't listen to all these other noise out there.
So, yeah, you're right. So let's figure out this next 2v2.
I'm ready.
Maybe post it in Discord. Who wants a piece? Which challengers want to step up? It'll be a good tune-up game before the playoffs, and then I'll reach out to these Oklahoma fools. They call us the noodles of golf. I mean, what are they, mojos then?
Do they still make mojo?
I know. That's how bad they are.
Oh, wow. I didn't know they discontinued that.
Well, Nike's completely out of the game.
It was Nike, yeah.
Yeah. They're dead. They're dead. These Oklahoma, they're mojos. Dead.
Well, I'm excited. We should play them, but I think I'm going to wrap this up. I got a jet. I got to use the bathroom too. So why don't you do the ending, please?
The ending?
You're very good at that.
Yeah, I think I did pretty well last time. So yeah, if you're new here, don't forget to like or subscribe. What do they say? Smash the like button. Do they even say that anymore?
I don't think so.
Hit that subscribe button. And if you've been following us here for a little bit, thank you. Don't forget to share and comment. And if you're local to us, check out the website, simmiesgolf.com. Join the wait list for our marketing for the invite. It's going to be great what I came up with. And we're going to have a hell of a time this winter tuning in our games at Simmies.
Very excited.
Very exciting. Very excited. Is that what you say? Excited?
Very excited.
Yes. All right. See you.
I'll see you Sunday.
Yeah. Sunday.
Yeah.
Good luck. Good luck.
I don't need it. I already got the bye.
Tom needs it.